Katie from T2.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Westin.
Thank you. I hear that the Texas T2 Parkin Roundup is here. Am I in the right place?
Yes, you sure are. We've been expecting you.
Oh, great. Well, I guess we're in the right place. We're ready to get the Texas T2 Parkin Roundup started, but you know what? I'm sure they're busy preparing things now, so this might be a good time to actually hear from some other people here on the T2 staff. Let's actually go back to Indy and talk to a few of our leadership team members. Whew, welcome to Indiana and our chilly November weather. We're heading right up to the T2 office. Hi everyone, welcome to Indiana and Indianapolis here at the T2 office headquarters. We're really excited to have you here, and before we leave today we're going to take a quick little tour so you can see what's happening here. You know, back in Texas they like to refer to their friends and acquaintances as partners, you know, as a howdy partner. Well, partnerships, and our partnership specifically with you, is really what's important to us as well. We've built this company on the foundation of great customer service and establishing great relationships and partnerships with you. You know, every year at User Group, Mike Simmons, our president and CEO, he really needs to give all of you, our attendees, a year in review. And this year we decided to do it a little bit more fun way rather than his normal long PowerPoint presentation. So this year we're actually just going to chat with him one-on-one. So if you're ready, let's go talk to Mike about what's been happening here at T2 this past year.
The first thing I'd like to say is welcome y'all to San Antonio for our 13th, can you believe it, 13th User Group. It's been a long way from the early days, from 30 people in a small room in Dallas where I think there were 4 or 5 T2 folks there, to what you look around today and see in the room. Certainly it's been a good run for us. Since User Group last year, it's been a very exciting year. We've tried to communicate a lot of those changes out to all of you, and that is that we rolled out access and revenue control functionality last year at User Group, and we've been working very diligently with our initial customers to get that out and up and running. A lot of work associated with that, but we've also earlier this year took some outside funding to try to accelerate some of the hiring that we wanted to do. We've hired roughly 30 people since User Group last year, and getting all those folks up to speed and getting them trained is certainly going to provide long-term benefit for us. It's been made for a pretty busy year this year in getting everybody up to speed. We do have our original 3 charter customers up on the ARC software. We have a couple of other customers who are coming up on it right now as well. So that's been challenging for us over the summer. Those were big projects. They're projects that we didn't necessarily have all the skill set that we've had with permit enforcement functionality in the past, but it is something that we've learned a great deal over the summer, and I do want to say how much I appreciate our early customers here working with us and helping us get all that pulled together. Also, we fired up citation collection services last year. We've begun to provide processing collection services to a number of our customers. We're having conversations with many of our customers about those services right now. Very excited to get that group up and going, and again, that's been an exciting new area for us to evolve into as a company. So as we sit here today, we have roughly half of our 300 customers are either on Flex, they've committed to Flex, or we're in the final stages of getting those folks moved over to Flex. So we're halfway there.
First, let me tell you that it's really exciting, but also scary, that Flex has now been in production for 3 years. Our very first customer, City of Aspen, went live with Flex in December of 2004. So there's a great number for you. When we now have 86 live customers, so that's been very exciting for us. And this year alone, we had, let me get my cheat sheet, 30 customers who migrated from PowerPark, and lots more in the queue, and 25 new business accounts that joined us, 25 new organizations that became T2 customers. So that's been a great year.
In terms of where we're headed with Flex, we've added a good deal of functionality over the last couple of years. Access and revenue control functionality has taken a lot of resource to get that up and going where it is today. and we've added quite a few other modules, a lot of other functionality in the system. '08 will be a year where we're going to take just a little bit of a step back, focus a little bit more on what we would consider to be the meat and potatoes inside the system, and that is to make sure that the usability, the reliability, data management such as reporting, we've gotten a lot of feedback on reporting that we need to do some improvement there. We're going to try to make what's in the product work a little bit better, a little more efficiently, a little more reliably.
As our user community grows and as our company grows, we've had to figure out some new ways of working with you guys and new ways of building our user community. And everybody has heard the words Web 2.0. That's something that we're taking a look at very carefully. We want to build new tools for you to start interacting and doing business with T2 in a new way as an online community. The self-service that we've launched just a couple months ago is the first one in a whole array of services that we will make available to you over the internet. It's been received very well. We had a lot of customers start to use it, so that's been very, very good. And we're looking for your input on how else we can serve you online.
One of the things that we're very excited about is our new knowledge base that we have up online. It's something that we've talked about for the last probably 2 or 3 years. We've struggled a bit with getting that online. We're there. We actually have it up online now. In fact, we've begun to get some very, very positive feedback from a couple of customers. It's caused us to have to redefine customer service a bit internally because many of our folks internally, and myself included to some extent, have always taken the approach that customer service is really working with the customer and helping the customer on a personal basis to solve their issues. And what we found is in this day and age, that's not always providing the highest level of customer service. But you'll see more and more online tools available for us in the customer portal, of which the knowledge base is really just the first step. Going beyond that, it'll be finding the status of bugs or enhancements online, being able to get much more personalized information through the portal on a customer-by-customer basis. One of the things that we have been very focused on, as I think all of you know, since we started the company, is our focus on customer service, on trying to make sure that product quality is good, but the feedback I got early on was, if you service your customers, if you take care of us, we'll stay with you. So that's always been very much a keystone to what it is that we try to provide. This year has been a particularly challenging year in that regard. Part of that is the number of people that we've hired this year and trying to get those folks up to speed. We also have a good number of customers and PowerPark customers that we're trying to get migrated over to Flex. We have a situation where in the past, the number of installations that we were able to accomplish were really new PowerPark customers. Well, now we have the same body of newer customers each year, plus we're trying to migrate our entire PowerPark customer base over to Flex. And that has proven to be very, very challenging. And in our quest to hit our own numbers internally and to support the growth that we're gaining from the industry, that's been really difficult. And we put some of our staff in what I consider to be tough positions in trying to do the best they can to support the customers as they are known to do. And yet some of our folks have felt like they just didn't have the time to do it in the way that they normally would have in the past. And the feedback that we have gotten from customers is the same. That the feedback I've gotten is, Mike, love you, just like we always have, but wow, you guys have not done a good job this year, and you've fallen down a bit. Well, that pains me to hear those kinds of things. So that is one of the reasons why we went outside for some of the funding, was to accelerate some of the hiring. So on a short-term basis, it's probably complicated our lives slightly in just getting everybody up to speed, but I still believe it's the right thing to do. I still believe that over the course of the next 3, 6 to 12 months, you're going to see the benefits of that hiring as those folks do come up to speed. So you have my word that internally there is nothing that's a hotter topic right now than making sure that we get back to taking care of our customers the way that our customers are accustomed to being taken care of. One of the areas we've put some money this year, and we've tried to begin to improve is our project management process. When we were installing 20 to 30, even maybe 40 new clients a year, or even migrations, we were able to do it in the old way, which was to assign one of our application consultants and pretty much have them take the process from beginning to end. And that worked pretty well for us at that volume. As the volume continues to increase and the complexity of the projects that we're working on continues to become more and more complicated, we found that there just wasn't any way to continue to do it in that manner. So we've begun the implementation of a new project management process this year, which again has contributed to some of the pain and suffering I think that you all have felt and that we have felt internally. But again, I have great confidence in the process that we're beginning to implement. The issues that we're facing are startup issues associated with bringing that project management process into place. But if you look at any software company like us in any other industry, that is definitely a best practice, is to be able to implement that kind of a project management process and divide that process up somewhat between individual people. We just have to make sure that we're not letting things fall through the cracks. That's what the project management process is for. And in this startup phase, we've not gotten all the way there yet. We're close, and I'm confident that we're going to be there by the end of the year, but it has been very challenging for us to get that up and going. So in closing, thanks all for taking time to attend the 2007 T2 Parkin Roundup. I hope you have a great week.
Well, before we leave to head back to Texas, we thought we'd introduce you to the rest of the T2 team here in the office. And we want to give you all a little bit of Hoosier hospitality. So everyone from sales and marketing, say, hey! Hey! Well, this is our break room, and this is the place where we like to actually just sit and enjoy each other's company and talk about what's going on. Every first Friday of the month, we have First Friday, and we just get to sit, have fun, play a little air guitar, a little Wii, a little pool. We're going to head down this way now, say hi to some of the other T2 team. Here we have the ladies from CCS, Citation Collection Services. Ladies, can you give our customers a big old Hoosier welcome? Hello.
Good to see everybody.
And we come out this way. These ladies here are from accounting. Ladies, can you give all our customers a good Hoosier welcome?
Hello.
This important group here are the guys that make the product. Can you give everybody a Hoosier welcome? Hello?
Hello.
And now we're heading down the back stretch. We have the very important IT team here. We got some more marketing and sales people. Guys,
hi.
Give our customers a Hoosier welcome.
Hello.
And here's Ben, our new web guy. Well, I hope you enjoyed your visit here to the T2 office in Indianapolis. We were sure glad to have you. It was good for all the rest of the team to say hi to you. And if you're ready, we're ready to head back to Texas and get the T2 Parkin Roundup ready to go. See you there. Hello, y'all, and welcome back to San Antonio, Texas. Actually, it's a little bit warmer here. It's really beautiful. And you know what? I think we found the Texas T2 Parkin Roundup here at the Weston Riverwalk. So if you're ready, we're really glad to have you here, and we're ready to get the T2 Parkin Roundup started.